Lyric, how
Hi,
are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
All right, you look very nice today. Like the outfit, like the hair, like the
Yeah.
hair. Who did your hair today? You did it?
My dad did my little knots. I just finished I did my.
I like that. Your dad got skills. I used to have to do my daughter's hair all the time when my wife was gone from the house early. So I was the one, I was just pulled back in ponytail. That's how I roll. Pull back ponytail, let's go. So you probably seen some of that too when you were little. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're funny. Well, I want to thank you very much for being open to talking to me for a few minutes. I'm doing a series through my podcast with young entrepreneurs because you guys are incredible. So I just want to feature you a little bit. I actually have your products as well, and I love them and I believe in them. So I want to give you a platform real quick to talk about it. What I'm going to do is do a quick intro so everybody will know what's happening. You'll get a copy of this video as well, and the podcast will be available late tonight on my Apple, Spotify, Google, everywhere. So people all over. There's 11 countries that will hear you talk today. Good stuff. They're going to love you. They're going to love you. So I'm going to do a quick intro. Oh, somebody already said, what's up, Lyric? Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching, for listening to RDC Speak Life Sessions. My name is Rodney. I am the host and creator of this show. Make sure you rate this podcast on Apple. Make sure you share the podcast, help this movement grow. I want to thank all the 11 countries that now subscribe to this podcast and helping the movement grow. We like to shine light on beautiful people and to encourage people and just to have some fun. Today, I have a very special guest with me. She is an incredible young lady who's very, very gifted and very talented, very smart. And she has started her own business. And I think you're 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 13 years old. And so she's one of the movers and shakers, under 18. That's what I'll call it. So without further ado, she has a company called Lyrical Jewelry. I actually have the products myself, and I love them. I wear them, accessorize with my suits or whatever. But without further ado, can you please show some love and welcome my special guest, Miss Lyric Montgomery-Porter. Boom, yeah. Crowd going crazy. There you bomb. There you go. We dropped the bomb. So Lyric, how has your day been? Did you have school today?
Actually, I did not. We had a pass through of a hurricane in the middle of the night, actually.
Oh.
So I spent the morning cleaning the backyard with my dad. It was atrocious with leaves and branches and all of that. We had to actually, they went to go find some of our Halloween decorations. They were at our neighbor's house, and we still couldn't find one of them. We had 2 tombstones missing.
Oh, wow.
So they drove around and they were looking for them.
Oh my goodness. So you had a pretty adventurous morning then. So you was doing a scavenger hunt, and we were blaming it on the hurricane.
Yeah.
We'll do that one. So we'll get right into this because you are very smart. I know your mom, and I'm glad I had a chance to meet your dad today. Your dad, if you're around, if you want to poke your head in and say what's up, you're more than welcome to, because there you go. Where's he at?
He's right
Where's
here.
Dad at?
Poke your head in.
What's going on?
What's up?
How we doing?
Nice to meet you. Good. Nice to meet you.
Yes,
all right, nice to meet you. See, there we go. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask, my first question for you is, Lyrical Jewelry. What gave you the desire to start your own business?
Well, that's a good question. So it all started when I was actually in 3rd grade. There was this fair going on, like a crafting fair, and I had no idea what I was going to do. So at the time, I first moved to Georgia from LA, so we were living with our great aunt, and she had a huge bag of hair beads. The plastic hair beads. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, I can use this. So after like a long night of making lots of bracelets for my fellow classmates, I was like, wow, this is so cool. So so for the past couple of years, while I was living there, I sold them in front of the house. I sold them because we lived on a busy street at the time. to where like you had to go through that street in order to get to another neighborhood.
Okay.
So it was very busy, and I got a lot of good feedback. So I was like, I'm gonna start doing this. This is cool. So, and then I graduated to glass beads, and then recently during the summer, I restarted my business on social media.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty cool. I want to commend you on that, because what you've done is you identified a gift that you had, and you used it, and you're like, I could actually make some money doing this. So that's what I try to encourage my son and daughter. I encourage a lot of young adults, especially, to really use their gifts to employ themselves. So I'm applauding you right now for being smart enough to recognize that you can make money. You don't have to wait for somebody to tell you what your value is. You made your value yourself. So that's great. And I do love the beads. They're very nice. I have the red and green. They're really nice. And it goes, because I'm a Christmas baby. I was born on Christmas, so red and green are Christmas colors. I was like, how does she know? So it's pretty cool. So next, who would you say like your role models are? Who would you say?
Well, my role models for me are my parents, especially my dad. He over the summer and over my life, he's been teaching me lots of helpful business tips, because he has his own business. You guys should go check out Future. But yeah, he's gotten me through what I've been doing. He's a great role model for me.
Right. Well, I love to hear that, because my daughter's a daddy's girl too. She just helped me finish an audition before we talked. We had the interview, so she's grown, but she's still a daddy's girl. She's 23, and she's still. I was like, please don't ever stop being a daddy's girl. So it's good being a girl dad. It's good being a girl dad. I'm pretty sure he's back there smiling right now, because I would be smiling. Now.
Yeah, he's smiling.
Yeah, that just makes a father's day for his daughters, to say that about him. So, props to your pops. Next, what or who do you aspire to be when you become an adult? That might change over time, but right now, what's on your mind?
Well, the sky's the limit. I'm still in the process of figuring out who I am and what I want to be. I'm in the moment right now. So I enjoy what I'm doing right now, so I'm not really focused on what I want to be. I just know that God has a plan for me, and whatever it is, I have been meant to be that person. I've meant to do that with my life. So
I love that. Do you know you sound more confident than a lot of adults I know? You sound, I love how you just, you're very, composed. You're not, worried about tomorrow. You're in the moment. One of the most important things I tell people to do is to be present in every moment of life. And you're doing that, because you miss out on so much when you worry about tomorrow. You worry about 10 years from now. Just enjoy these moments of life, because they're precious. So thanks for reminding me just to be in the moment. So I appreciate that. Next one is, what advice would you give to someone your age, say 13, 14, who was saying, hey, I want to start a business? What would you tell them?
Well, I would first tell them that, props to you. I mean, I would just tell you that you have to follow your heart in what you're doing. You always have to make sure that you feel confident in what you're doing first. And you need to not doubt yourself. You need to follow what your mind and heart are telling you at the same time. So whatever you feel like you want to do, you do it.
All right. I like that. One of my favorite songs, we used to play that for my son and daughter, is Nas's version of I Know I Can Be What I Want to Be, because it still speaks to me even as an adult. It never stops. So because it's cool. And I like how you said the sky is the limit. And you know what? You can even surpass the sky. Your generation, who knows? You may be able to get a condo on Mars. I don't know the way things are happening. I don't know. So it's going to be pretty cool. So how do you want people to keep in touch and to support your business? Like, do you want your IG, is that the best way for them to get to buy from your business?
So far, yes.
Okay.
My email is also in with my IG account, so if you email me, I'll gladly respond. But yes, my website is currently under construction, so that is going to come up. I will post about it when it's ready. But yes, that is the best way to contact me.
I love it, man. Just so professional, so professional. I love it. Now, just a last couple questions, and then I'll let you get back onto your day, because I think you probably have some more cleanup to do from the hurricane. What would you say are some of your hobbies? Maybe a couple hobbies, things that you like to do. We already know you like to do the beads, and that turned into a business. So, what else?
Well, yeah. So I've been over this quarantine, like, having piles and piles of crafts. So I'm a very crafty person, hands-on. Like working with my hands. So yeah, I like especially crafting for 18-inch dolls, like for my sister.
Okay.
It's so cool to craft miniature stuff. I craft miniature stuff all the time. It's so cool.
That sounds like another business being birthed, but I'll be quiet on that one. You know, I'll let you decide that later on in life. Just enjoy having fun crafting.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully my goal is to work for American Girl Doll or get sponsored by American Girl Doll to make your bracelets, because I have a model actually.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna tag American Girl on my post. Make sure we tag them on that. My daughter had an American Girl doll. She was a little young. She tried to cut her hair and thought it would grow back. I'm like, sweetie, that hair is not growing back. So, next one. Have you been to one of the American Girl stores while we're on it?
Yeah. Well, really, I don't. American Girl Doll stores, I just feel like they have too much plastic, you know. So my beads are real. They're real stones. So here is and I also did the whole outfit. Here, let me give you.
Oh wow.
And I have a matching one actually with my sister. This is amethyst, and this is white matte marble. Okay. So,
I'm impressed.
Yep, and I made the whole sweatshirt, ripped jeans, and all that.
Okay, I'm sitting here with a future billionaire. You know, I'm impressed. The last question is about school. You know, I know you're in school, so I got to ask you a school question. What would you say is your favorite subject in school?
I would say science. Science is definitely my favorite subject. Science and STEM. Because I'm in a STEM program in my school, and next year's high school. So I'm going to be applying for a magnet school.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, I actually also build robots. I have so many.
Okay. All right. You're right. The sky's the limit. The universe is the limit.
Yeah.
And I love how you basically said whatever God has for you. And that's my mindset to this day. You keep that mindset. I really have enjoyed you talking with me. I love hearing from young people because you guys give me a lot of fuel, a lot of life. So I appreciate that. You charge me up. But I'm very excited about what you're going to do in the future. So we'll all keep watching and seeing what's happening with you. Do you want to leave any parting words for anybody? See, somebody's from Sweden is watching us right now. Hey, thank you very much for enjoying the interview. See, you're all over the place.
Sweden, that is a long way away. I was like,
yeah, you want to send some love to Sweden right now? Send some love to Sweden.
Hi, Sweden.
So, do you want to give us some wisdom, from Lyric maybe for the next, to help us feel encouraged over the next few days?
I I mean, I just want to say congratulations to the people who have even made it through this weird year. You know, because with COVID going on and everything going on in the world, like you gotta keep your sanity.
Yes. Wow.
And I applaud the people who've kept their sanity and like kept themselves together. But yes, and I just my tagline is just follow your heart, really.
Yes. I love it. You know what? Enjoy the rest of your day, the weekend. Continue to be safe. Continue to build that strong bond with your family, because at the end of the day, family really is what matters. Stuff doesn't matter. It's about family. And I know you're going to be an incredibly successful person. You already are. And you keep pushing. Thank you for the love right there. That post with the comment right there. Thank you. But you keep moving ahead. And, you know, we'll be all watching. So everybody, I want to thank you guys for watching, for listening to RDC Speak Life Sessions. You will be able to watch this broadcast again on my IG channel, my YouTube channel, which is Rodney Damon Collins TV. You'll also be able to check out Lyric, because she'll have a copy of the video. She can do whatever she wants to do with it. And then it'll be available on all podcast platforms if you're in the car and listening. So make sure you subscribe to RDC Speak Life Sessions, which is on Apple, Spotify, Google, Castbox, any other place where you can find the podcast. You guys have been wonderful as our audience. Lyric, you are amazing. Your parents are amazing, beautiful people, because they're birthing and they're raised an incredibly gifted young lady. So make sure you hug your parents really hard after this, because they're a big reason why you are now. All right. So you take care. Thank you very much for giving me some of your time today.
All right. Yes. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
You too.
All right.